As a sport professional, I've worked on multiple sport structures in Australia and overseas, like Qatar, and some of them really had big capacity, up to 8,000 people. If I want to pick my favorite probably sport structure is really difficult question, because it's like I'm picking which one is my best child. But for that question, I would say probably Margaret Court Arena for multiple reasons. It's mainly to do, in my view, it was one of the very first projects where I've dealt with moving elements, and the roof of that one is basically a structural roof. It's moving roof. I find it quite fascinating to have this massive element of structure closing in less than 5 minutes. You want to be able to use it any time of the year without really considering of unexpected, and which is the weather, and is the case for Melbourne. Brisbane here, it's the same situation where we can see the weather changing very quickly without notice. So having this flexibility, being able to close it and just turn on the AC in less than 5 minutes is a great advantage, I would say. When it comes to structure and sustainability, I would say probably 10 years ago, it wasn't a big deal for us. We used to kind of just pick up a probably most cost-effective structure, I would say, without really considering the environment. However, this has changed significantly in the last few years. I find it rare where we kind of now looking at a project and we're not considering the environmental implication on it. And in case of those sport long span structures, number one is basically how we come up with less material where we use. And this could probably be done in these days in some of the advanced computational design we're doing. In addition, also, now we're thinking of using a bit more sustainable material. We're not going directly with the traditional steel. We're always considering some alternatives, and we always associate that with how much carbon it's producing. In the end, we're not designing just a building, we're designing actually something which people are going to use for generations to come.